Okay, artists, welcome back. So last week in my Zoom meeting, I'm not sure if you got a chance to join in. Hopefully you do this Saturday. I have mine at 1:30. I got some requests from my students to draw or for our drawing for a weekly drawing video to do a picture of a rabbit. So that's exactly what we're going to do today. I looked through Instagram just to get some inspiration for some, and I had a really hard time deciding on a specific one just because they all seem so very cute. And I also wanted a mixture of a picture that wasn't going to be too hard or too easy, that had a pretty good background. And then finally, this picture of a rabbit in a pot kind of captivated me. So I thought, hey, Warren A. Reyes or Reyes, I think that's her Instagram handle. I'm going to use your picture for my kids drawing video. So hopefully you enjoy. And as I'm drawing, I'm going to be using a lot of the elements of shape in terms of when I'm thinking before I'm putting a line down on paper. I'm going to be thinking, hey, wait, what does this shape remind me of? Because when you kind of change your frame of thinking when you're drawing to basically these types of shapes, it makes it a lot easier to draw whatever it is that you see on paper. So again, hopefully you enjoy. I'm going to be setting up the base with you, but the rest of it I am going to put on some music so you can sort of relax and just draw at your leisure. And then on the side right here, I'm going to put the picture that I'm using. Okay, so the first thing it's really late at night. Anyways, the first thing that I like to do when I'm setting up a picture is to set up the frame of it so that way I know how big my main focus is going to be. And since I'm focusing on the rabbit, I really want to know how everything else around it is going to fit in. So I'm going to add the bottom part. Sorry, again, it's really late. I'm going to add the bottom part of the pot right here. So it's mainly a curved line. But since I'm using a marker pen, I'm doing really small strokes. And then it has an edge that I'm going to set up here. And again, really small strokes. And the great thing about this pot and the picture is that it has a sort of effect on it that looks like it's worn, so you can add in a whole bunch of these mini strokes as you're setting up your picture and it's going to look just fine. There's like some more edge work that we have to do to the bottom of the pot. Add a cleaner edge right here. Just going to darken it up. And then for the bottom part, I'm going to add the foliage that I see. Maybe some curved lines. I also see the bottom part of the pot. I need to stop saying pot and part. I'm getting them really confused right now. That leaf. The curvy part. The sharp edge of that. And then right here, I see this line. Going to add that in for the flower. And again, most of the lines that I'm using for the picture come from the elements of shape that I see right here. So like for right here, for example, it was a curved line, and then just more pointed curved lines. So then there's another flower part right here. There you go. And there we go. I set up the bottom part of the frame. Now the rest of it, I'm just going to put on some music. Hopefully you enjoy. And again, all that I'm doing is looking at the picture and then thinking to myself, what elements of shape do I see? Because then when I go to put it on paper, it makes it a lot easier for me to draw exactly what I see. Okay, hopefully you enjoy. Okay, artists, well, I think that's it. I can always go in and add more color. Well, actually add color and make it better, but I'm not going to do that right now. I want you to color it the best that you can. I might actually go back and do that later and use the same colors that I saw in the picture. But you can also be creative and use whatever colors you want. Make this rabbit your own. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that video. And again, if you want to give me some drawing suggestions as to what we should do in our next video, join me in our Zoom call on Saturdays. After we do a read aloud, we always have time at the end for like a check-in and some video suggestions. So I can't wait to draw with you again next week. Bye-bye.